Peace. This is Bastard Brown. Milk in the bond. With the bad. Pink in the red. Black. Build the
Peace to all human families on the planet Earth. Peace to the 5% nation. You are now entering Build the Cipher with your host, Master Browsy. Right? We're on episode 35 in my Supreme Mathematics. 35 is understanding power, right? Understand is to see clearly that the power is in the justice for all, right? Because when you know that there's unity inside your power, that means that we have came together as one mind, as one people. For the unity and the power for all of us, because that's the all in all. The mind, the one mindset that we all should be in when we come together for one common cause, right? With that being said, today's title is, why does the devil keep us apart from our own social equality, right? The devil works to separate us from our social equality because he knows that unity is power, like I said. Unity is in our power. When we all come together as one. No, as that one, as that knowledge, as that one, the beginning. Is to stay together in social equality, is to come together, a group of men for one common cause. So that's the social equality that we give. We come together, whether it's through trading, building, adding on for our community. It's supposed to stay in the community of the one people, right? A divided people are easier to exploit, control, and deceive, right? Why does the devil teach and keep our people so illiterate? So that he can use them as a tool and also a slave. He keeps them blind to themselves so that he can master them. Illiterate means ignorant. So when you can keep a people and use them as a tool, as a slave, that means that you can deceive their minds, make them see things that is not true and real to what their nature is as a people. Because we are not really violent people. We are peaceful people. Right? But when you can exploit that and have us kill one another, then you take us out the mind frame of being one and put us in this separation of separating each other. You know, you have it dark skin versus light skin, gangs, different things in that community that cause us to separate from each other, right? Deceiving us. This bill focuses on understanding your power in society, mentally, socially, and economically, right? And the necessities reclaiming unity to stand in equality, right? Because when we can focus on understanding your power in society, you can see that through socialization and us bonding with each other, we can make a whole lot of economics happen, growth and development within our community, within our city, because now it's growing, it's multiplying, right? It's not just adding on, now it's multiplying. And everybody's starting to come into the realization of how we can build a nation, right? That's economic systems, right? That's the necessity of reclaiming unity when we stand in the equality of wanting for each other what we want for ourselves. If I got it, I can help you get it. And I'm going to show you how to get it and maintain it and keep it going. Know what I mean? Let's begin. Segment 1. The tactics of division, right? The devil knows equality is in our power because once we utilize, that means that we have now come together in equality, right? We are now dealing with that social equality because he knows that the equality is within the power of the people coming together, and he doesn't want that. That's why he separates us. You see, back then he used to tell you, if 3 of them stand on the corner, break that up, break that up, break that up. Because that's unity. 3 people, what y'all talking about? We don't want y'all talking about nothing. If it ain't y'all killing each other or doing something, we don't want y'all gathering together and adding on to nothing, right? That's the mindset, right? The tactics of division, right? The devil knows that he keeps us separated, the equality of us being together, he separates our power in each other. Separation through racism, classism, religion, and politics separates us, right? All these things separate us as a people. Classism, religion, different religions have us separated. Politics has us separated. Democrats, Republicans. And all these are ploys to deceive you. Because the devil does not want you to know how dirty he is in all of his affairs. So he puts these other things there to deceive you, to keep your eyes off of him. And keep us on the eyes of us, killing each other, watching things that's not right for our babies, changing our mindset. You have to break the spell, come out of that falsehood, right? Divide and conquer strategies, right? When we fight each other, we don't fight the oppressor, though. We fight each other, we don't fight the oppressor. No, that's a divide and conquer strategy. Have them killing each other. We ain't got to kill them. Instead of us stop killing each other and going to get the problem and destroying that came and started making trouble amongst us and caused us to fight and kill one another, we have to go and get the solution. Sometimes things have to be roped up. Except put back on the hillsides, the worst part. Sometimes you got to rope them up and rope that up and put it on the worst parts. Back in the caves where it belongs. That starts with yourself. Because sometimes you're roped in. You got to get yourself untangled from that makes you other than your own self. Right? Understanding your power in society, right? Equality means to be equal with all things, right? Knowledge of self gives power to resist division, right? Your words, your actions, and your unity with others equals unstoppable strength, right? That's unstoppable strength. When your words, your actions, and your unity with others can come together. Because now people are saying, I trust you to go all the way to get justice for all, right? I give my word, my bond, my life, and if my word shall fail, I give my life before my word shall fail, right? Because you want the same thing that I want. The knowledge and the knowledge is the one thing that come together and what? Cause explosions, man. We got to come together, boom, and cause explosions. And that starts with self first in your mind. Everything starts with self, man. The knowledge is always first, man. Don't forget that, right? The knowledge, like I said, gives you the power to resist division. When you are now acknowledging your power, your strengths, your abilities, you know how to now fight off that division. You will not keep me divided or separated from what I know is the truth. It's going to get spread. And I'm going to give it to my people, right? Because my word is bond and bond is life, like I said, right? That's the science of knowing, understanding your power in society, because you have the power. You have the power, you have to understand it. So you have to now go out there and make that happen, build and add on, and talk that talk, walk that walk, destroy that falsehood, them lies, and get your people together and say, let's start building for us, our community. It's all about the community, where you at, man. They say when I come to your town, I should know, the community should know you as a civilized man, right? Segment 3, right? We on segment 3 of the show. Reclaiming social equality, right? Now we're reclaiming our social equality, right? Reclaiming social equality is to build communities, like I said, build communities, not just individuals. They say each one teach one. You trust somebody something. Now they should be helping you build communities. These people that you're teaching should be helping you build communities. See what I'm saying? People say, I got 30 students. And y'all ain't built a community yet. You got 50 students. And you ain't built a community yet. Something's wrong there, brother. That's just my seeing that, you know what I mean? Support each other economically, mentally. See, these are very important things. Supporting each other economically, mentally, physically, teaching each other about the right foods, what we should eat to keep ourselves healthy and stay off the doctor's medicines. We should be helping each other with these. Dropping the science, showing the social equality important. I see you going through something, brother. Talk to me. Add on to me. So I can help you see if I can take you out that mindset. Helping your brother come out of a way. Come, wisdom is the way. I'm going to help you get through that way that you're going through. You know what I mean? Social equality begins with respecting self and extending the respect outward. You know what I mean? It's respecting self and extending that respect outward. Because knowledge is to respect. It's to look, listen, observe, and don't look, listen, observe, and respect. So I give the same respect I want for myself. I give that same respect outward to other people. To make them feel comfortable around me. To want to socialize. You know what I mean? Segment 4, right? We're on segment 4, which is destroying division and building unity, right? To destroy is to tear down, right? Falsehood, the lies that say we are separate and powerless. Well, people say this about us. Like I said, they said the people of this country are the only people we have, and we are all this, savages. We have to break that falsehood, these lies about us that say we are separate people and we are powerless. How can we be powerless? We are the sole controllers of all things that happen. You have to open up your mind and take your mind there, brother. You know what I mean? To build is to add on, connect, organize, uplift, and educate, right? That's how you build, brother. You educate, right? Real unity means real freedom, right? That's where freedom comes when we all become together as one people, and I ain't got to worry about your son, little Tommy or Johnny or whoever out there would have a rag on or a mask on, and now he want to pop me because he think his life is, he think he killing man out there. That's when we can have freedom. When everybody can walk outside and not worry about somebody who look like my skin, who look like me is trying to kill me, take me out. Folks out here trying to underline me, man. It can't be none of that, man. So this man will have true freedom when there's unity involved with the freedom, right? Let's go on to today's affirmations. You know, like I said, all the time affirmations for y'all. I give out daily affirmations with my builds. You know what I'm saying? Real talk for real men. You know what I mean? I want y'all to affirm this, right? I recognize my power in society and refuse to be divided, right? That's number one as an affirmation. I recognize my power in society and refuse to be divided. Just remember that one, right? Number two, affirmation. I destroy falsehood and build unity everywhere I stand. Number two, I destroy falsehood and build unity everywhere I stand. Last but not least, number three affirmation. I am equal to all and inferior to none. One more time. I am equal to all and inferior to none. Right? Those are today's affirmations that I give to y'all. Say them to yourself, like I say all the time. Keep them with you, write them down. You say them any time in your life. You know what I'm saying? Repeat them to yourself. Right? But as we close this build today, you know what I mean? I want to say peace. To say the top of what the devil keeps us apart from our own social equality, because unity exposes the weakness. When we unify, we can expose the weakness, the weak. Get rid of that. But it first starts with yourself, because some of us need to get out the weakness in us, so that we can stand tall as one, right? Division is his weapon. Truth and unity is our shield, right? When you understand your power, then you know that everything is caused by you. So everything can be caused by you is all caused by the reactions, the emotions. What makes rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes? The emotions that you're going through, the energy in motion is what you're going through that could cause these to happen. So sometimes you have to be the man of intelligence and say, I will not cause this to happen. And sometimes it doesn't make you a punk. It doesn't make you soft. It makes you say, I respect life and I respect your life. Because that's equality for you, what I want for myself, to live in peace, unity, love amongst each other, man. Not for me to kill you and then you lay on the floor and I'm locked away in jail away from my family. That's the vision. Now, you're dead away from your family divided. I'm divided from my family in jail. And now, your family and my family look like now we in a family feud. Trying to get mad at each other. For what? Because of the vision that we have to conquer all of that in our community. And with that being said, I'd like you to hit that like button, share, subscribe to the channel, and always remember to build the cipher. Peace.